दूसरा है.
I come.
Yeah, please come.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Iram.
sir.
Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
So, Iram, we begin with your introduction.
Sir. So my name is Iram Choudhary. I was born and brought up in Rajouri district in Jammu and Kashmir. I did my schooling from Rajouri only. Then I completed my MBBS from Government Medical College, Jammu in 2019, sir. And since then, I have been preparing for UPSC only.
I can see from your DAF that you have entered the IRMS.
Yes, sir. In 2022, I joined the IRMS service.
22. So you actually joined in 23?
Yes, sir. I was selected in
took a-
2022, but I took EOL and
Oh,
I
for the
joined
exams.
recently, sir, in December.
So have you had training, started training, or you are still on leave?
Sir,
Last year you had a training.
Yes, sir. I joined in December, on December
Okay.
5th.
Yeah, I can see in Lucknow.
Yes, sir. In Lucknow.
Right. So, Iram, let's talk about a little about railways.
Yes, sir.
Now, my question is that, we are giving in the last, say, few years,
Sir.
5-6 years, lot of emphasis on speed, giving
Sir.
speed to
Sir.
railways. Now, speed is important,
Sir.
but the worry is that whether safety standards are commensurate to, the increase in the speed. Also, because the tracks are the same,
Sir.
maybe some modernization of coaches may have made a difference. So, how do you see this? Like, why is speed so important? Isn't safety 100% safety first? We still do not have all the equipments like Kavach and all in all the trains in the country. So, I would like to know from you how justified going for speed first and not safety.
Sir, in my opinion, I think we are focusing not only on speed but safety also, because along with the speed, we are focusing on improving our tracks, focusing on the maintenance, modernization of our coaches. For example, we have been inducting LHP coaches instead of ICF. That will not only increase the speed but the safety also. And with regard to speed, I think, for example, we have been introducing the high speed rail from that is bullet train. But for that, the track is different. It is not on the same track.
That is there.
Plus, so speed will increase when we decongest our the current infrastructure. For example, we have been building the dedicated freight corridor. Because of that, speed will automatically increase. Right now, speed is less because we have a lot of congestion in our current tracks, sir.
Iram, I am just telling the perception, maybe you can say my own perception,
Sir.
that the public, the narrative before the people is more on speed and not on safety.
Sir.
Isn't it that, when all these things have been done,
Sir.
lot of narrative should come for the safety aspect also?
Yes, sir. Sir, I
Because
think
the moment you have an accident, then, there is a lot of attack, and then the government becomes defensive, and then they come out with some justification. No, we are doing this, we are doing that. I'm just saying.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think a balance is needed between, we need to balance both safety as well as the speed. And if I have to choose, I think safety comes first, sir. And railways are doing a lot for the safety. For example, the covered system that you've talked about, and improvement in signaling, and for example, electronic interlocking system have been introduced. A lot of work is done to improve.
So let's go to your state.
So,
Now, ever since Article 370 has been
Sure.
abrogated or whatever, what developmental activities have happened within
Yes.
infrastructure and finally coming to medical and health?
Sure. So after the abrogation of Article 370, a lot of developments have been happened in the state. For example, if I talk about the infrastructure, recently if I talk about the railways only, the Udhampur, Srinagar, Baramulla, it has been completed. The last leg of this is completed. National highways, they have been built. For example, 4-lane highways, they are being built. Srinagar Ring Road, it has been developed. and a Golden Arc project that connects Jammu with the Poonch Rajouri district. It has also been developed. With respect to, if we talk about the medical infrastructure, 7 new medical colleges they have been developed there. 2 AIMS are there, IITs, IIMs they are there. With respect to security, if we talk about the various incidents, for example, stone pelting, for example, cross-border firing, and the radicalization of the youth, it has been decreased to a large extent. If we talk about the tourism, sir, 1.88 crore tourists they were there in 2022 only. So there have a lot have been developed after abrogation of Article 3.
Uh, Continuing with your medical background,
So
you have led a polio vaccination drive.
yes, sir.
Now, I presume you will confirm
So
that polio is eradicated from India.
sir, India has been declared polio free. We cannot say that it is eradicated, but since last case was seen in 2014. After that, no case has been seen in India. But polio as such has not been eradicated because the one strain, that is wild polio virus 1, it is still there in some countries. So till that strain is
Iram, can we
completely
say the same thing for COVID-19 also?
sir, eradicated?
You expressed in two manners. One is I asked for eradication,
Yes, sir.
and you use another term. So whether both the terms are applicable to COVID-19 also?
Sir, I'll say COVID has not been eradicated.
Is it India COVID free?
Sir, I will not say that it is India free. Vaccination has been done. Herd immunity, it has already been developed. But I will not say that India is COVID free.
You read the economic survey?
Uh, Sir, not now.
Not really?
Not read.
Okay. So I would just mention one recommendation in the economic survey,
So,
or maybe observation, I would say recommendation. It talked about work-life balance.
so
It said that 60 hours, 55 to 60 hours are enough. Now, for a profession of, or maybe the service of civil services,
so
uh, you have already there and maybe you will face it. Now, can we have these kinds of norms of working hours in administration?
Sir, in my opinion, I think administration is a 24/7 job. I cannot say that you need to completely fix it to 60 hours or 70 hours. Uh, Overall, we'll try to balance between work life, but it is very difficult in administration, sir, I think.
My last question, Trump administration has now threatened about imposing 100% tariff on BRICS
Yes, sir.
if they de-dollarize.
Yes, sir.
Now, my question basically is de-dollarization or using Indian rupee
So,
for bilateral trade between the BRICS countries,
so.
isn't it advantageous to India? In that case, should India follow what Trump is saying?
Sir, I think India should not go completely for de-dollarization because we have very good relationships or the strategic relationships with the USA, and we have a trade surplus with them also. We need to maintain our strategic autonomy in case of de-dollarization, but we need to maintain our relationship with the Trump administration also. So we should not completely go for the de-dollarization, sir.
Thank you, Iram.
Iram, you have done some work for raising awareness about waste segregation.
Sir.
Now, like you, many other here and there, so they are also working on this waste segregation. It's just a drop in the ocean, actually.
Yes, sir.
No tangible results are there.
Sir.
Waste is a problem in India.
Sir.
It's a big problem in
Yes,
India.
sir.
Can you suggest some measures? Because such type of efforts like yours or like anybody else,
Yes, sir.
they don't bear any fruit, and it has been going on for last 10, 15 years.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that? This waste segregation, awareness, programs, all such type of things, but hardly anything. Can you suggest something good?
Sir, first I'll talk about the awareness. Sir, it is important to, for example, to change. Waste is a problem. We need to make this movement a mass movement, sir. That is important. For that,
How?
awareness.
How?
So first would be the awareness, whether at the school level, at the community level, we need to engage various NGOs to improve this. We need to provide the infrastructure, for example, bins. For example, we need to make them aware how to segregate the waste at the source and what will be the importance of that. Second, sir, I think the problem of our local government, we need to provide them with the finances and the infrastructure because it is under their jurisdiction, the waste segregation and waste management. Next, sir, I think the most of these waste collectors, they are from the informal sector. We need to shift them towards the formal sector. I think these are the steps that need to be taken to improve our waste management system, sir.
Ram, now tell me something about this Indus Water Treaty.
Yes, sir.
What has happened recently about this treaty?
Yes, sir. Indus Water Treaty is one of the most successful treaty between India and Pakistan, or transboundary water sharing treaty. It is one of the success. So the problem lies with the dispute resolution mechanism given in the Indus Water Treaty. There are three level of mechanism that are given. For example, if you have any dispute, you'll go to permanent
That is
Indus
okay,
Commission.
but what is the recently it was in news.
Yes, sir.
What was the issue?
Sir, it was with respect to Kishanganga and Rakhle project, which Pakistan had objected to and has gone to both the neutral. Sir, I think it is the neutral expert. I'm not able to recall. And simultaneously, Pakistan had gone to the court of arbitration also. India had objected to that this dispute should go to the neutral expert. And recently, the neutral expert, he said that yes, this issue, it lies in the jurisdiction of the neutral expert also, and
So
he will
why
decide.
India insisted that it should go to the neutral expert, not to the arbitration in the Hague?
So
Why?
because we in the Indus Water Treaty, it is given that you have to follow the three level of this dispute resolution. First, you'll go to permanent Indus Commission. Then, if there's still any dispute, you'll go to the neutral expert, and then you'll go to the court of arbitration. So, yeah.
On these three western rivers,
Yes, sir.
Jhelum and Chenab and all, do you think that India is not even getting 30% of the water of those rivers? Do you think it's a fair agreement?
Sir, I would say it was not a fair agreement at that time. That is why India recently expressed its wishes that this treaty, it needs modification because now the demand has increased and because of the climate change also. So I think the treaty should be revised because Pakistan has objected to each and every project that India was trying to build to. So,
Iram, this QS Word Skill Index, have you heard about the quality skill word skill index? It was referred to by the President of India also yesterday in her speech.
sorry, sir, I haven't heard.
You have
about
not
it.
heard
No,
about
sir,
it.
I'll read about.
Okay, you are from JNK, and there is a dark reserve announced few years back. Do you know? And it was in Ladakh somewhere.
Yes, sir, I'm not able to properly recall, but I think it is in Changla, Ladakh only.
So what is your dark reserve? What is this dark reserve? No.
No, sir, I'll read about it, sir.
Tell me something about you are a doctor.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me the Indian healthcare. In Indian healthcare, I think if I am not wrong, the total GDP is I think 2% of the budget or something like that. No,
Yes,
2%
sir.
or
Yes, sir.
something like that is spent.
Yes, sir.
Do you expect some increase in the budget, or do you think that there should be some increase in the budget of the healthcare from 2% to at least 2.5 or 3 or something?
Yes, sir. I think there should be an increase. It was given in our National Health Policy 2017 also that there should be at least 2.5% of the GDP that need to be spent on healthcare.
But
There is
but the point, Iram, is this: if we increase this, then we have to cut somewhere. No,
Yes,
we have to cut in the defense, we have to cut in the infrastructure, we have to cut in other capital expenditure. Lot of things, very important things. National security issues are there. No.
yes, sir.
So, do you think still you think that it should be increased?
Yes, sir. As a doctor and as an administrator, I think it should be increased because if we increase the health of the individual here, it will also give benefits in terms of demographic dividend also. And I think health comes first in each and every aspect. There is a need to increase to it at least to 2.5% of the GDP, sir.
Thank you, Iram.
Thank you, sir.
Iram, now railway had declared officially that
Yes, sir.
by 2030 railways
Yes,
would
sir.
become zero, net zero.
Yes, sir.
40 years ahead of our national commitment.
Yes, sir.
So how do you think it will be able to achieve this remarkable
Yes, sir.
on the climate change?
Sir, railways has been doing a lot in this respect. For example, one of the focus of railway is on electrification of the rails. 97% of the broad gauge railways have already been electrified. That will reduce its carbon emission. Second, sir, solar panels, they have been installed at the stations and at the coaches as well. I think these two steps, with the help of these two steps, we will be able to achieve the net zero by 2030, sir.
Now SDG 3,
Yes, sir.
the Sustainable Development Goal number 3,
Yes, sir.
it deals with the health issues.
Yes, sir.
So, do you think we will be able to achieve that goal by within the stipulated time frame?
Sir, we will be able to achieve if we make some changes in, for example, first would be the increase in the expenditure to 2.5% of the GDP. Second, the focus should be on the primary healthcare, sir. Right now, almost 60% of the budget, it goes to the curative aspect, that is secondary and tertiary healthcare. But the policy stipulated it to be to the primary healthcare. And so if we focus on emerging issues, for example, mental health, non-communicable disease, and if we focus on all these issues, we would be able to achieve these targets in time.
But are you aware of one statement made by Honorable Health Minister of India almost a week back with regard to this only, that we will be able to achieve by...
Sorry, sir, I haven't
no,
heard
no
about it.
problem. Now you are good at awareness generation campaign
Sir.
you have done
Yes, sir.
before. Suppose you have to create generate a kind of awareness campaign in your district as DM
Yes, sir.
on the climate issues.
Yes, sir.
So what 3-4 points you would ask your people to follow?
Yes, sir. So first, I would talk about the various causes of climate changes, that how we are doing this to our environment. Second would be so talk in the layman language about what can we do at the individual level to improve to contribute to this change. And third would be so I would talk about. I would create awareness about various schemes of the government that is already going on in this respect, sir. These 3 points I think I would like to talk about.
Now, Iram, those reservations for women
Yes, sir.
in our legislative bodies, starting
Yes, sir.
from Panchayati Raj,
Yes, sir.
then municipal administration,
Yes, sir.
municipal this thing, and even now for MLAs, MPs. So it is taken as a good way of empowering women.
Yes, sir.
So can the similar logic can be applied for reservation for women in civil services? Do you think it will serve that purpose of empowering women if we have reservation for women in civil services?
So, in my opinion, I think we should not go for reservation for women in civil services. There are various steps with which we can empower women. For example, giving them the opportunity to education. For example, improving awareness about about various schemes that are already going on. For example, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Because of that, we will increase their educational status. I don't think so. A reservation is a good policy in civil services for women, especially.
Okay, good. Iram, have you read today's newspaper?
No, sir, I haven't done it till now.
No problem. My last question. 3-4 days back, this ESSA report came.
Yes, sir.
So, tell me some major findings or any new parameter which has been added to their study?
Sir, I'm able to recall only two, that the various educational indicators, they have been improved after COVID, and more so in the government schools rather than the private schools. I'm able to recall only these two.
Okay, right. Thank you, Iram.
Thank you, sir.
Next one.
So good morning, Iram.
Good morning, sir.
So you are already into civil services.
Yes, sir.
You are into railways.
Yes, sir.
So what further are you looking forward to and why?
Sir, my first preference is the Indian Foreign Service. Sir, I think it is because of the diverse and dynamic nature of the service, giving me an opportunity to be the bridge between India and the world. while personally, sir, exposing myself to diverse cultures and international perspective.
But don't you think there is more diversity in administrative service
So
if we
no,
compare with foreign
yes, sir.
service?
So no doubt there is each and every service is diverse in itself, but I think that I'm more attractive towards this foreign service. As I belong to a border district also, I just know the importance of having good relations with the countries, with the neighboring countries especially.
Okay, so tell me something about the Vibrant Village program.
So as far as I'm able to recall, I think it is related to the border villages, to the development of the border villages, so that various opportunities that are being created at the border level only. There will be less migration, there will be increased connectivity and infrastructure that will improve the security of the area as well, sir.
Now, India started its engagement with Taliban.
Yes, sir.
So I would like to know your opinion about it, about India's engagement with Taliban.
Sir, it is based on the ground realities at this time. India need to engage with the Taliban so that the influence of other countries will not be increased and they will be used against India's interest. But I think, sir, India should engage, but it should not endorse Taliban.
Now, if we talk about the immigration policy
Yes, sir.
of USA
Yes.
since Donald Trump took charge,
Yes, sir.
so how would this immigration policy of USA will impact the relationship with India?
Sir, I think it would not have much effect on India because it is about the H-1B visa. That is mostly the skilled migrants. And the Trump administration, it is not against the skilled migration. It is against the illegal migration, and most of India's migration towards USA, it is skilled only.
Now, DeepSeek is in news.
Yes, sir.
And if we compare it with ChatGPT,
Yes, sir.
which one would you choose or prefer and why?
So till now, I haven't used DeepSeek, but I have heard about it that it is much efficient and it is developed at a very low cost. So I might try it and then.
So you are not
see.
aware
So
as of
I am
now.
not.
Okay, no issues. What type of electoral reforms would you like to suggest?
Sir, various electoral reforms that I would like to suggest would be to reduce the criminalization of the politics. Second would be sir, partial state funding can be done. That will also help in reducing criminalization. Second would be reducing the time period of the elections. Third would be, sir, one nation, one election. I think it is a good step. It's a positive step. So these are some of the reforms I would like to suggest.
Iram, can you differentiate between freebie and a subsidy?
Sir, both these they are given to improve the living status of the citizens, especially those at a lower level of income. But freebie they have more of a political connotation as compared to subsidies, and both should be so they should be rationalized and they should be given keeping in mind the fiscal status of the state, sir.
How would you create awareness? How would you create awareness among voters so that they do not fall into the trap of freebies?
Sir, I think they need to be made aware that these freebies they are given for what? For example, during the elections, most of the freebies are given. They need to be made aware about about the harmful effects of the freebies. For example, they should not be they should not be given to, for example, for going some vote bank. I think this is one step. Second would be they need to be made aware about the harmful effects on the fiscal status of the state if freebies are given freely. I think these two steps are.
Iram, are you aware about India's tax to GDP ratio?
Sir,
Roughly?
yes, sir. I think it is close to 11%.
Yes. So how do we do if we compare with other countries?
Sir, I think it is very less as compared to other countries, most of the countries around us.
So what should be done to improve this?
Sir, we need to increase the tax base. We need to rationalize our various taxes, for example, GST and the corporate tax also. And we need to improve the awareness about the benefits of the tax so that individuals who are not paying tax as such, they should be. So it is all about increasing the tax base only.
So my last question, Iram, about your hobby of reading self-help books.
Yes, sir.
So which is your favorite one, and what you have learned from it?
Yes, sir. So my favorite self-help book is The Atomic Habits. It is by James Clear. It is all about focusing on the small habits that need to be developed to increase the overall effect. There are various methods that are given in this book with which you can build good habits and break your old habits.
So it is said that if you do something for 21 days,
Yes, sir.
it becomes a habit. Is
Yes,
it true?
Sir, in my opinion, I do not think it is true. Sometimes it takes a longer time to build a habit and break a new one. It is this 21, it is a journalization, sir.
So thank you, Iram. I pass on to Chairman, sir.
So,
Iram, there is another kind of terrorism has is taking shape and emerging in the global level. State-sponsored terrorism,
so
proxy to the some nations
so
in the form of terrorist groups. Now, can you recall some of these events which have happened in the recent, say, 2-3 years?
Sir, first and foremost is the state-sponsored terrorism by Pakistan in Jammu and Kashmir.
That's one.
Second
It's an
would
old one.
Yes, sir. So various proxy, for example, Hezbollah in Lebanon, Houthis in Yemen, and Hamas in Gaza only, sir. These are some of the proxy wars that are going on around the world.
Syria also.
Uh, yes, sir. Syria also.
Now, is this trend? You know, don't you think it's going to be detrimental?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think terrorism in any form, it is going to be detrimental, not only for the country where it is going, but for the at the global level also. So, yes, sir.
AI is becoming a political weapon
Yes, sir.
in the world.
So,
How can you say that?
so there are various instances, for example, use of such technologies to subvert the election results, use of AI in developing the weapons, so these are some of the examples where we can say that if we do not regulate the AI, it will be harmful for the.
No, I didn't mean that.
Yes, sir.
The countries are using AI for the political purposes.
Yes, sir.
That is what I meant. Would you like to revise your answer?
Sir, first would be that during the election results only. Second,
Not in India, globally.
sir, I'll read about
Oh,
it.
it doesn't matter. So, Iram, we are almost on the verge of closing our interview.
Sir.
But before that, if you think that anything from your DAF has not been covered and you feel that something more has to be asked, I can ask one last question.
Sir, I think the strength training part and various marathon
Reading
and all.
self-help books. Okay, so which one of the two?
So the strength training.
Strength training. So, how is strength training different from other forms of, say, physical workouts?
Yes, sir. Sir, in strength training, you use some kind of resistance for training. You can use your body weight or you can use the external weights also. It will help in strengthening the muscle and improving your overall body functions to do the various daily activities.
Okay. So, thank you, Iram. We
Thank
are
you, sir.
over with the interview.
Thank you, sir.
We'll call you again.
Thank you, sir.
So, we generally ask how you think you have done today.
Sir, I don't think I did well. I'm just not able to think. I think I'm too nervous or afraid. I don't know. I'm not able to generate the points.
Iram, you seem to be out of touch with many subjects.
So,
That is the only thing we have to say. Rest is all fine.
okay, sir.
Personality, pleasing, very good communication, conducted very well. It was a good conversation. We were enjoying conversing with you,
So,
which is an indication of, the interview going well.
okay.
And but we did ask you a variety of questions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where you were in quite a few things which are so relevant and so recent,
So,
you should you presume to be knowing it.
sir,
Because the basic चीजें जो आपकी थी J&K में you answered very well, because these are all static subjects.
yes, sir.
But when it comes to dynamic subjects, I asked you about economic survey.
Yes,
You
sir.
had not read it. Now, it is something very important. I don't know where when your interview
So
is.
it is 18th
It
February.
has laid down, and this economic survey, mind you, you believe me, has been, has flagged everything about the Indian economy and the future.
Yes, sir.
Maybe they have been prompted by the government that you make a base so that we can work on the policies. It talks about MSMEs being regulated very much.
Yes, sir.
It talks about private sector not investing. Many, very interesting and very provocative. Normally, economic surveys are all statistics. It is not statistics.
I'll go read about it.
So since you have not read the newspaper,
Yes,
so
sir.
you have
I
missed
haven't.
it.
Yes, sir.
I was also a little concerned about your not being, updated on this artificial intelligence thing.
Yes.
Now, it is not as dangerous as it seems,
Yes, sir.
because it is not technical. Whatever is happening is more political and economic.
Yes, sir.
China has come out with DeepSeek. You were not aware of DeepSeek. Now, DeepSeek has rattled and one day the market in US and everywhere has come down by, I don't know, God knows how many $1 trillion. It's such a big impact. India has suddenly risen, oh, we'll also come out with an AI model.
Yes.
Now, this is a big news.
Yes.
And you are you are trying to get into IFS.
Yes, sir.
So, once I had not read it actually that you are pursuing IFS. Once I came to know from the interaction with the honorable member, then I thought that maybe ask you. Terrorism global, you answered very well. You could analyze it further.
Yes, sir.
You could analyze it further. That instead of direct wars, these wars have been serving their purpose. And what is the final effect? Hamas has been beaten badly.
Yes, sir.
So just spend a little time on this entire global terrorism issue.
Okay, sir.
I may have just asked you a very pointed question, what all, but I could have even asked you that, what about the state-sponsored or country-sponsored terrorism? You may not have understood immediately.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to explain to you, but your reply should have covered a little more so that you show your knowledge.
Yes,
You just listed them. So basically, this is what you need.
Yes, sir.
You have to update yourself, and other than that, everything is fine. De-dollarization also, you could not deal in a very professional manner.
Yes, sir.
De-dollarization is good for India. India has done trade with Russia for oil in their currency.
Yes, sir.
So that may have given the idea. Russia is there as a important. Your stand was correct that we should not get away from the dollars. So it is basically the BRICS. And you should also note that what Trump administration is wary of is that they will come out with a BRICS currency. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So whatever utterances Trump is making, उन सबका implications इरम आप देख लीजिए अच्छे से, है ना? और इंडिया पे देखिए, ग्लोबल ऑर्डर एंड इंडिया. ग्लोबल ऑर्डर पे फर्क आएगा तो इंडिया पे फर्क आएगा, और इंडिया पे डायरेक्ट क्या फर्क आएगा वो तो है ही रेलिवेंट. तो जस्ट कीप अ वॉच ऑन ऑल हिज एक्टिविटीज. ही इज गॉन बसर्क. So that's all from my side.
Yeah. So, Iram, you are a very brilliant candidate, very good candidate, very pleasing personality, very sober. That these are the plus point with you.
Yeah.
You will get very good marks for this. Now, what I find that in the current affairs sections, you have to pull up
Yes,
your
sir.
socks.
Yes,
That is an area where you need a little bit improvement in current affairs section. So what I'll suggest you, because we've got some time, you switch on the speech of President of India, yesterday's speech.
Yes, sir.
Take a pen, take a paper,
Okay, sir.
and just sit in front of that speech and listen and see has enumerated all these things of over last 10 years and this year's or last year's also, last year's also.
Okay, sir.
You just jot down
Got it.
Fatafat all these points.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
And then you search for those points in the book, whatever book you have got, search those points there.
Sir.
It will give you a holistic picture of India's economic development, ecological development, foreign relations, this and that. Everything is there.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So in that way, you will be updating your current affairs section. This is one thing. Second, once you take a stand, Iram,
Yes,
then you stand on it. Don't change. If you see the video at your home, this video, today's interaction,
Yes, sir.
you will see that first you glorified or sort of thing of this Indus Water Treaty.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And later on, you admitted that it is not a fair agreement.
Yes.
Okay? So please don't commit such type of follies.
Okay.
This is not good for your personality.
Okay.
This is second thing. And third thing, some knowledge gaps. This, as I told you, if you listen the President of India's speech, this word future skills, India is ranked second as far as the in future skills are required.
Okay.
Future skills in the AI and all such type of things. So the India stands second.
Sir.
So it's a very, very big leap actually. This is one thing. Like your dark reserve in Hanley Reserve, that night, what is that, astronomy thing or something like that. So just, it is the first dark reserve that India
Yes, sir.
started there in Ladakh, no?
Yes.
So a lot of tourists go in the night and they see the stars in the dark, all such type of things in the Ladakh, etc. So these are the things. Overall, you've done very great. And if you follow these things, you'll do even greater.
Sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
I think, Iram, all points have been covered.
Sir.
Just brush up your current affairs.
Yes, sir.
Reading newspaper is something which is a must. Even if you have morning session, when is your interview on
18 February afternoon.
Afternoon. So then you will have half day at your disposal. At least go through Times of India and Indian Express, just headlines.
Sir.
Or one or two major points, major news item, you can go even a little deeper.
Okay.
Well, that is normally that is what members have a tendency to ask from the today's paper. Right. So because when they come to UPSC, on the way they read newspapers,
Sure.
and so many questions they pick up from there. That is a normal tendency. So just up to date, be up to date. That's
Sure.
all. But your personality, your confidence, your communication skills, they are your big forte. So make use of those strengths.
Okay.
Just blend a little bit of more knowledge, more deeper knowledge of all the subjects.
Sure.
And I'm sure you will do well.
Thank
all
you,
the
sir.
best.
Thank you very much.
So, overall good personality.
Sir.
So overall you have done well, but however you could have given some in-depth answers, and on certain questions you seemed in a bit of hurry.
Yes, sir.
So where you have to think, you can take a pause
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir. I'm
think
not,
and structure your thoughts.
yes, sir. I'm not able to think.
So you're instantly answering
Yes, sir.
on certain areas where you have to think. So just take a pause
Okay.
of about 5 to 6 seconds or maybe 10 seconds on certain occasions,
Sir.
and you can do better. So keep reading on content. You could have given better answer on freebies also
Yes, sir.
and on other areas also. So just look into those. Also on the question of IFS. So you mentioned that because you are living in a border state,
Yes,
that's why you are inclined towards foreign service. It's better you can take it on your own because you have keen interest
Yes,
and you are more inclined towards it.
Sir.
Otherwise, there will be again comparison, which I tried to ask you, and you were not able to actually convince in a better manner.
Okay, sir.
Also, your introduction was quite short. You could add your hobbies as well as mention that you are in service.
Okay, sir.
So, sir had to ask you about your
Yes,
service.
sir.
So, you can add in your introduction also.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, you are doing pretty well. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. very
Iram,
much.
any
Sir.
questions from you?
Sir, right now I'm reading Indian Express and Hindu. Do I need to add any?
You must. Hindu and Indian Express will not give you the economic. See, आज की तारीख में economy is ruling.
Sorry.
Economics is ruling the entire world. You can't do without it.
I need to add another news.
Economic Times have photo.
Okay.
Economic Times you must read. Even if you find repetitive news, doesn't matter. At least you'll find something good.
Okay, sir.
Times of India you can't do without reading Times of India. in Delhi at least, because there are the variety of coverage that Times of India does, not just those big articles like Hindu does. हिंदू के आर्टिकल्स का आपके पास टाइम नहीं है वहाँ पे उसको 2-2 पेज के जो बना के देता है वो आपको चाहिए इवेंट्स यू हैव टू कैच इन योर माइंड अच्छा ओ ये हो रहा है आजकल देयर इज अ भारत पर्व हियर देयर इज अ दिस थिंग हैपनिंग हियर नाउ दैट इज अ क्यू and if you fail in the first question, so have you read about India AI model which the minister Mr. Vaishnav has mentioned? Sir, I have not read. Now everything is finished.
Sure.
And nobody will get enthused further to ask you anything. It will be futile. Asking more about, it will be wrong on the part of the panel member to ask more because when candidate has surrendered, then what is the point in, kind of irritating her or him again? So this is important. So read Times of India also. So this will, and when you read, you will find that the first paper that you read takes some time.
Yes, sir.
Once you find the repetitive news, you don't have to see it again. All right. So that is one. I had a question from you.
Yes, sir.
You have 18 days. Are you on leave now?
No, sir, I'm not on leave.
So that is one of the problems that I can see in your not having enough knowledge at this stage.
Sir, I'll read about it. I'll read. Right now, the training is.
Don't think that I have appeared once, so it's everything has to be started afresh.
Yes, sir.
Clean slate.
Yes, sir.
You are back to square one today.
sir.
Whatever experience you have, it will help you there during those 30 minutes.
Yes, sir.
But don't bank on it.
Yes, sir.
है ना सो ये प्रॉब्लम करेगा आपको छुट्टी नहीं मिल रही आप यू फाइट इट आउट विद whoever.
Yes, sir. छुट्टी तो सर वो इंटरव्यू वाले ही देंगे 3 छुट्टी और नहीं.
So there are others also who have not been given leave
No, sir.
and you are posted in Lucknow.
Yes, sir.
So you have come from Lucknow and then go back again.
Yes, sir. I'll leave tomorrow.
Whatever, I will not, I can only recommend to you that you must keep putting pressure
Yes, sir.
for more leave because if you have time, you will have knowledge.
Yes.
Simple सी बात. And you are not the type कि किसी को you are not those non-serious ones कि उसको time भी दे दिया तो भी नहीं पढ़ा उसने. So your constraint is time.
Yes, sir.
है ना? So that is one. And any other? You will be asked a lot of questions on railways.
Railways.
So just work out some more questions on railways, modernization of railways, public-private participation, green railways, and of course safety is one aspect, speed is another aspect,
Sure.
and all these what difference has it made after railway budget has been separated,
So, okay.
so all these things. So we have given you 67% Iram today.
Sure.
184 marks.
So I wonder how much UPSC gave you in the last.
184, sir. 184.
Oh, man.
That's why she had a smile. No, but I'm not happy.
You can improve a lot.
But I'm happy because at least you have retained that level at this point in time. Okay.
Sir,
And,
I'll increase
yes.
my knowledge, sir.
Even this time there should no go. You have to be among the top.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
And you will make it. You have very good personality.
Sir.
UPSC will be, लुटाने के लिए ना वो तैयार बैठे होंगे अगर आपका वो प्लग कर लो लूप होल्स.
Sir. Thank
You
you.
will go beyond 200. I can bet.
You don't need any mocks, only content.
Thank
You are so good.
Sir. Okay, sir.
All the best.
All the
Thank you
best.
very
All the best.
All the best.
Thank you very much, sir.